Jai Hind all. I am Dr. Archita Bhatnagar, Associate Professor, CSE Department, Faculty of Engineering and Technology. Today we will discuss about Matlab. As the name suggests, it is the combination of two words, matrix laboratory. So this combination is known as Matlab. It was first built for the numeric computations, but as the time grew, it is now used for solving certain complex problems like data analysis, signal processing, optimization and other type of scientific computations. When we first open the Matlab, we get a command window on which we can give the input and we can view the output. We have a workspace on which the current working variables and the files are shown. We have a command, this history screen on which the commands which were used are shown, and the editor on which we can type or we can make M files. M file means the Matlab files. When we save the file, it gets an extension .m. This is an example of the window. This is the editor window on which we can write our program. This is the command window on which we can see whatever is written. This is the command history. Whatever commands we have given, this history is shown on this screen, and this is the workspace. These are certain commands which are useful in Matlab, like dir, type test, delete test, pwd, who, whos, clear, clc. These are certain commands which are used in Matlab. The variable name, when we write x equal to 1, means that this x is given the value 1, means scalar value is given 1. When we write y equals to, in square brackets we write certain numbers, it is a vector value, means it is an array. If we write z equal to 1, 2, 3, this is row array in which we are not putting any comma or any sign. But when we put a semicolon in between the numbers, it becomes column array. And if we write 1, 2, 3, semicolon, other numbers, semicolon, other numbers, it becomes a 3 cross 3 matrix. These are the symbols which are seen when we are using any Matlab. This is the prompt symbol. This is the continue to the next line symbol. This is to separate the data. This is to comment at the end of the line, and this is to suppress the output, or it can be given as a separator in the matrix. The relational operators which can be used in Matlab are less than operator, less than equal to operator, greater than operator, greater than or equal to operator, equal to operator, that is double equal to, and not equal to operator. When we use single equal to, it will save the element or the value in that particular variable. Like x equal to 1 means x, the value 1 is denoted to x. But when we have to equate something, we use double equal to sign. Some assignment operators which can be used are power operator. It can be used as this. For example, a power b or a raised to the power b. Multiplication operator, that is multiplication sign. Division operator, or operator, and like this is dividing, means if we are using forward slash, this one, it is division, and if we are using backward slash, it is or operator. Unary operators are like when we have to add something, a plus b. When we have to subtract some values from another value, a minus b. And if we have to assign a value, as I told you in the previous slide, we can use a equal to b. Then some logical operators which can be used are not operator, and operator, means logical and, logical or operator. Short circuit means logical and operator, and short circuit logical or operator. This is or. There are certain other examples of functions which can be used in Matlab, and these are XOR operator, ANY operator, all, is NAN, is INF, finite operator, and find operator. Some matrix functions like zeros, RN, ones, I, sub operators, index operators, these can be used in Matlab. We can use the if-else conditions, we can use loops. So these are the this switch case, these are the structures of if-else condition, and this is the structure of switch condition. In continuation with this video, we'll go through the matrix performer. So we'll see all these commands there. This is loop, again while loop. M file, it is the, as I told, that the extension of the files which are made in matrix laboratory like Matlab is M file, is known as M file. So when we save the result, then we have to run that particular M file, and then we get our result. So this was all about the matrix laboratory, that is Matlab. Now we'll have a hands-on on this matrix laboratory, and I'll show you on this screen only that how the Matlab works. This is our Matlab R2007B, and this is the version 7.5.0, and as we can see, this is the command history, this is the command window. If we want to make a file, that is M file, we can go to this file, we can have new, we can select this M file, and we can write anything. This is the editor window. Okay, so we'll start with our first program, the very basic program, that is how to print anything on the screen. So we'll write a simple query, that is printf anything, whatever we want to write, for example Jai Hind. So we can see that when we are writing printf Jai Hind, this is the command which we have to give in Matlab whenever we have to print anything on the screen. So printf, and in the in the round brackets we are using whatever we are writing in single quotes. Okay, and as soon as we press the enter, it will be printed on screen. Now we'll write CLC, and it will clear the screen. Okay, now for example I have to add two values. So we are taking x equals to 2, y equals to, for example, 3, and z equals to x plus y. So this is how we are getting. We have assigned a value in x, that is 2. Again we assigned a value to y, that is 4. And what we want in z, we want addition of both the values. So we have this z equals to 6. 4 plus 2, 6. Okay. Now again we will press CLC, that is to clear the window. Now I want a value a equals to 3, b equals to a cross a, that is square of a, c equals to a multiplied by a, that is cube of a, and d equals to sqrt, that is square root of a. Now I want to print these values. Okay, so I'll write printf, this is the command to print a value. single quotes, percentage 4u. This will print a value which is integer in kind. Square equals to, again I write percentage 4u backslash r comma a comma b. So here we have got a value of 3, means square of 3 is 9. What we wrote? The value, that is 3, square of this value, whatever we want to write, is equals to the integer value. So a 3, square of this value 3 is 9. Why? Because we have done, we have printed b, and what was b? b was 3 multiplied by 3. Okay. Now if I want to print cube of this value, again I'll copy this and I'll just write cube, and what is where is cube saved? It is stored in C. So the cube of this number, this 3, is 27. And how is it calculated? C equals to 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3. So 3 into 3 into 3 is 27. Okay. Now we'll see some examples of array. We'll write A equals to, in square brackets every value will be written. For example 1, 2, 3. Then I'll write one more array I want. B equals to 4, 5, 6. And I want C equals to A plus B. So how is it calculated? One array was A, that was 1, 2, 3. B was 4, 5, 6. And in C, I want addition of these values. And how the array addition is done? Row wise, means 1 plus 4 is 5, 2 plus 5 is 7, and 3 plus 6 is 9. So if we are getting the value from C, it will give the addition of both A and B. Okay. Now if I want to print B equals to 3 multiplied by A. So it will show me the value of 3 which is multiplied with A, the values of A. So 3 multiplied by 1, 3, 3 multiplied by 2 is 6, and 3 multiplied by 3 is 9. So this is how we get the array functions. Again I clear the screen. Now I plot some waves. For example, x equals to, I want to plot a sine wave, 0, colon 0.1. These are only the values I am giving. Y equals to whatever wave I want to make, I'll write it. And I'll write plot function for x and y. So this is the sine wave with the values whatever we are giving. I just gave an example of those values, and with that value we can have any of the waves to be made. Now we'll write a for command program. For example, B equals to any number, example 3, and we'll write for command for K equals to 1 to 5. B, and we write N. So these are the values which are typed 5 times, because I gave the value for command. The value of K was given 1 to 5. So it will run 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Then we use a loop within array. For example, B equals to any numbers 3, 8, 9, 4, 7, 5, anything. Then we'll write sum 1 equals to 0. For K equals to 1, 2, 4. Sum 1 equals to sum 1 plus B value of K. Means we have to write these values till value of K, and sum 1. So the value sum 1 is 24. How it came? We have assigned a value 0 to sum 1, and we have an array B with these values. Okay. Now for K, from 1 to 4, we have to add the values. For example, 0, for first case it will run 0 plus 3. It will be 3. Then it will not end, because K is having again some value. It is not going out of the loop. 2, so 3 was the value with us. 3 plus 8, whatever the value. Then plus 9, plus 4, plus 7. So whatever the value K will hold, it will run till that value. The loop will not break when up till the K has some values. So this is the loop within array. Okay. Now we will see a branching example. Num1 equals to 7. If num1 is greater than 5, this is the condition we are given. If num1 is greater than 5, then f printf percentage 4u is greater than 5. Again backslash r num1. And similarly we have to give an else condition. Else, I am just copying this. Copy. I will just write smaller than 5. End. So what value we had given to num1? It was 7. And a simple condition is put that if this value 7 is greater than 5, what should be done? It should be printed that this number is greater than 5. Else, what if the num1 value was 4? Then the else condition would have worked and it would have printed smaller than 5. We'll just run this also. I'll just copy this whole thing. Num is, I write 4. The else condition worked here. I just converted this num1 value from 7 to 4 because it will be smaller than 5. So the else condition worked and it was printed this number is smaller than 5. Okay. Now again CLC. Now I'll make a file, another file, so that you can know that how to make M file. Just go to File, New, M file, and an editor will be there. Okay. Now I'll write X, whatever program I want to make. X equals to 4, y equals to 5, z equals to x plus y. Okay, now I'll save this file with addition, and I'll save this and I'll run this. It is running in the back also. I'll just minimize this value. X4, Y5, these are the values which I gave in editor file, right? And Z is X plus Y. So it becomes 4 plus 5 is 9. So this is the window on which the answer comes. So I can make program here also. I can make program in the file with M file also. Okay. So these were certain examples with which we can make simple files of Matlab. We are just learning very basics of Matlab, and when we use advanced Matlab, it can be used for certain calculus, certain scientific calculations and data analysis. So when we make simple programs on Matlab, then only we can go to advanced level. I hope you must have got whatever I made you understand. Jai Hind.